It is around 10 o'clock at night and the sun is setting. At home in Florida, it would be dark for a while.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of
Don't forget to please subscribe, like, and share our content with other family and friends that are possibly interested in the Canada trip or in the U.S. We also have a whole bunch of U.S. stuff. We're trying to get closer to our goal of 1,000, and we're getting closer and closer. Really appreciate all your help and all your support.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott.
And I'm Melissa.
Welcome back to another edition of RV Rolling with MJ as we cruise through Canada. We are past the halfway point now. After Winnipeg, it's all downhill, so to speak. So
actually, it's going to be all uphill.
Uphill?
Because it's going to be great.
Okay, so anyway, where are we this weekend?
We're at the campground that's at Steep Rock Beach Park. It's actually a park that has a campground. It's on Lake Manitoba. It has an area where you can bring your boats, and there's like a really cool bridge to see.
Tell us about the campsite.
Alright, so right in front of us actually there's a playground. There's actually a few different areas of the playground. There's a lot for the kids. There's also...
Now, I do want to bring up the playground, because when you see the playground, it might look like, wow, that's the things that I grew up on. And it probably is. These are playgrounds that you'd see probably in the 60s, 70s, before they started getting into plastic and foam and rubber, and also I have to say this, our travels around the world, we've noticed that the U.S. is controlled in terms of safety precautions and standards and things like that. Outside the U.S., not so much.
A little different.
So things that you see, you're like, oh my God, you can get killed on it. You probably could, but it kind of brings you back to those days when you were a kid, you know, rubber tires instead of some other things, metal,
and they had
wood,
sand and some rocks
underneath
the playground where we have foam.
No rubber mats. What else we got?
They also have an area where it's blow up, those big huge slides you see at carnivals or people who, rent them. There's really big area for the kids too, so that's a separate area. Of course, they have the bathrooms and the showers. They also have a lake. Lake Manitoba is really beautiful. People going swimming.
The first day we came, it wasn't so beautiful. It was choppy. It looked like an ocean.
Yeah.
But then the second day we saw it was a normal, what you'd see as a lake. The other thing they have here It's definitely like a community here. So it's a park, but also the people that stay here. There's a lot of tenting.
Yes.
We didn't see any other Class A RV here. I think we're the only one, at least that I've seen.
Yeah.
But a lot of tenting. They have a lot of events. So
Yes.
on Friday nights, since they have dinners, they had a fireworks display. Not only, I think Friday they have fireworks, but this was a little special because it's Canada Day. So it had a fantastic fireworks display.
Right on the lake. I was going to say the ocean, but right on the lake. They had a band too last night, which was
they had
nice.
A band,
people hang out, fire pit.
Bonfire.
That was good. Yeah.
So
they also have a restaurant, so it's mostly you sit outside looking at the lake, and they have burgers, they have ice cream, a little restaurant, which is a nice touch.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. They have a little store at the camp store. It's gated when you come in. It was a little tough to get into our spot, but we did. We are actually at Site 21 and on the Sunset Strip right across from the playground. I wish we were in 22. It would have been a lot easier to get in because of this open space, but this is a great place for families. Lots of playground, volleyball. There's also one of those blow-up things. Now I don't know if they're normally there or because it's Canada Day today. Lots of people here. Strange to see so many people because in all the other campgrounds it was very empty. But I did hear once Canada Day comes, the campgrounds would get busy. There was a really bumpy road when we came in that was not paved, but it was fine. The internet, we have like one bar or two bars depending on which movement. It's right on Lake Manitoba. Dogs are allowed. It's gated, and we have 30 amp and water only. There is a dump station that you can dump, but these are nice spots. I just have a feeling that these are for seasonal, I'm guessing. Well, you can see the lake. You give a little peek of the lake. Lots of playgrounds for the kids. Very nice. You smell barbecue. The water looks rough. It'll be hard to go kayaking from here. You're better off walking or biking with a kayak. Thinking this is the restaurant, maybe? Not sure. And there's our RV over there. There's the bathrooms. I'm assuming showers. I don't miss the days of being in a tent. Especially when you get up in the morning and your air mattress deflated. See, that looks like a stage right there. And this is where the store is, right in here. Let's see what they have. They have some ice cream sandwiches, some souvenir, some stuff for your camping, some food.
Talk about the rating.
All right.
For the site. So Melissa, you go first.
All right. So I'm going to give it a 7.5, only because this is not really, I mean, it's nice and it's great for families and kids and there's so much to be offered, but I like more woodsy and more private. So that's why I'm going to give it a 7.5. I wouldn't, just because I gave it 7.5 doesn't mean not to come here. It's definitely, you know, a place to come. And what about you?
Well, this is probably going to be our biggest deviation. I'm going to give this place a 9.
Wow.
Now,
it's a little run down.
It's very run down.
Okay.
But unlike, so if you compare this to, we did the review in Toronto, if you remember that one.
That was really bad.
That was fun. So this is run down as well, but a completely different vibe, and it's run down in a fun way. Meaning, this is the way camping was probably when camping first started. Community, people here are happy.
Yes.
They seem happy, fun. It's clean, a lot of garbage collection spots. They have, the amenities are fine. They don't have, I don't know if they have a dump station somewhere, but
no, they do.
They do.
But
everything else is fine. This is definitely the levelest site I've ever been on. Didn't have to use the levelers at all, which I love. And it's just a community. I mean, there's a lot of people here. When they had the band here, you can just get a sense that, man, these people, they have fun here, and they enjoy coming here. And I love, I'm finding more and more the wide open spots. That's where Melissa and I are completely different.
Yeah.
She likes the secluded trees, places. I like wide open. You can see everything. I like seeing what's going on, and this is exactly that. So that's why we have a 1.5 difference. That's one of the biggest differences we've ever had. So I don't need perfect top amenities.
No, I don't need it either, but it was just because it was a little run down.
You don't have to.
I'm sorry.
You did what you did, and you did what you did. So anyway, with that said, we will see you down the road.